In number one, we're asking if f of x is even, odd, or neither. So let's remember that f of x is even if we replace x with minus x and we get the same function back. And the condition for odd is replace x with minus x and we get minus f of x. So in this case, let's look at, for our function, let's look at f of minus x. And I'm just going to put parentheses wherever I see the x. Okay, I'm looking at this function. Okay, in the denominator. And now in the parentheses, we'll just substitute minus x. And now I want to open parentheses. So here we have an odd exponent, so a negative is going to come out in front. So that's two negatives. So we'll get just x to the fifth. And here we also have two negatives. There's one inside here. So that's plus 3x. Here we have minus x to the 7. And here we have minus 5x. And let's compare that to the original, and it does look different. But we notice that if we multiply top and bottom by negative 1, then we actually do get minus x to the fifth minus 3x in the numerator. In the denominator we get x to the 7th plus 5x, which is exactly the same as f of x. So this function is even. All right, in number 2, let's do that same test. We're going to substitute x with minus x and see what happens. So I'm going to rewrite my function with parentheses instead of x and just put in the minus x. So here we get positive x, and here we get just x to the 4th because that's an even exponent. So we don't have exactly the same as f of x, but we have negative f of x. Okay, so this is equal to, we can say minus x. Here I'm just writing negative f of x. Okay, because these two negatives give a positive, so that's equal to minus f of x. So that means that we have an odd function. Let's look at this simple function f of x equal x squared plus 4. And again, I just want to see, is this even, odd, or neither? So we do the test substituting a minus x for x. And here we get x squared plus 4, so that's even. All right, let's just look at one more. Let's say we have f of x equal to x cubed plus 4 this time. And again, we want to see even, odd, or neither. All right, so again, f of minus x. And here we have minus x cubed plus 4. So that's minus x cubed plus 4. So this one is not equal to f of x because of this negative over here. And it's not equal to minus f of x. Minus f of x would have a negative here and here. So this one is, f of x is neither. I just wanted to give you a function, an example of a function that's neither even nor odd. So this one, In fact, most functions are neither even nor odd. All right, so here's a little example of a simple function that's not even and it's not odd. And number 3, we want to find the average rate of change. Let's write down the formula, average rate of change from x equal a to x equal b, and it's a slope formula. This is the difference of y values on top and the difference of the corresponding x values in the denominator. So in our case, we have x equal 1 and x equal 3, so we're looking at f of 3 minus f of 1 over 3 minus 1. All right, so let's do f of 3 right here and f of 1 right here. 3 minus 1 is 2 for the denominator. Okay, f of 3. 3 cubed is 27 minus 2 times 9. And now let's do f of 1. 1 minus 2. All right, let's simplify this. So we have in the numerator there, this is 27. Let me just write it on top. 27 minus 18. So that's a 9. And here we have 1 minus 2, that's minus 1. 9 plus 1 over 2, 10 over 2, 5. So that's the average rate of change. Right, number 4, we want to find f of x plus h. So we're just going to substitute in here, here, and here, x plus h. So f of x plus h is equal to, here we have x plus h, minus 3, and here we have x plus h squared. Okay, I'm going to just simplify this. I'm going to multiply out x plus h squared. So I'm going to multiply x plus h times x plus h. So that will be x squared. And then we have xh and another xh. So that's plus 2hx plus h squared. And let's open the parentheses there. So here we have minus 3x squared. Here we have minus 6hx. And here we have minus 3h squared. All right, let's see. Is there anything to combine? All right, we don't have any like terms, so that's it. In number 5, we have the same function, x minus 3x squared, and we want this difference quotient. Well, we already found f of x plus h. I kept it over here. All right, so let's use that and put it right over there. So we're going to form f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So here's f of x plus h. I'm just going to take this and just copy it in. And now we're going to subtract f of x. I'll put this in parentheses because that negative is going to apply to both terms, x minus 3x squared over h. And now we'll open up the parentheses and we'll combine like terms. So here we have x plus h, I'm just copying again, minus 3x squared minus 6hx minus 3h squared. And here we have minus x, and here minus minus, so we have plus 3x squared. Now, like in class, everything that doesn't contain an h in the numerator should cancel. So here we have a 3x squared, and it cancels with this minus 3x squared. So I'm just going to cross those out. And here we have x, and here we have a minus x. So I'm going to cross those out, this x and this minus x. So the terms we are left with contain h. h minus 6hx minus 3h squared divided by h. And now we want to just divide by h, so let's do that. So here we have 1, and here we have 6x, and here we have minus 3h.